DJI Mavic 2 Zoom and DJI Mavic Air, RIP. Got that coming up. Last night on Tuesday Night Rotor Talk Live, I talked about DJI Summer Sale that is $120 off DJI Mavic Air and $100 off DJI Mavic 2 Zoom, and their details will be provided in the video itself regarding the actual sale. What I discussed was what this means for the future of the DJI Mavic 2 Zoom and the DJI Mavic Air. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and roll that clip in its entirety. Okay. All right. DJI is coming up with a summer sale. So what's this summer sale all about? Well, it's very interesting, the information that they put out about this. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. It's going to be on the Mavic 2 Zoom, Mavic Air, Ronin S, and more. Now, it's going to save up to 20%. Now, this starts on June 7th at minute after midnight and will run until June 16th. 23:59, that's Pacific Daylight Time. Customers can take advantage of the $120 discount on the Mavic Air or Mavic Air Fly More combo, and advanced pilots can save $100 on the Mavic 2 Zoom and Mavic 2 Zoom Plus, okay? The summer sale, the Mavic Air, the original price is $799. With the promotional price, it will be for $679. The Mavic Air Fly More combo, original price is $999. The promotional price is $879. Now, DJI goggles RE Racing Edition are also on sale. That's $100 off. They're originally $549. They'll be $449. Osmo Mobile 2, originally $139, will be $109. That's $30 off. Ronin S, normally $749, will be on sale for $599. The Ronin S Essential Kit, $499, will be on sale for $449. The Mavic 2 Zoom, normally $1249, will be on sale for $1149. The Mavic 2 Zoom Plus, $1649, will be on sale for $1549. The Tello will be original $99, will be on sale for $89. The Tello Boost Combo for $149 will be on sale for $129. Now, again, this is starting on June the 7th, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll make sure that we're going to post all that information out there so you guys can have that available. You know, one of the things that I want to throw out here, and this is just pure speculation and pure conjecture, and I want to see some responses from you guys about all of this, okay? Let me also go over a few things. As you know, DJI does not publish sales figures. You can't find sales figures anywhere, all right? But as a bellwether, one of the things, thank you, Steve Carpenter, for posting about Spin Up. I was going to be talking about that before we close out tonight, but thank you for that. Do register for Spin Up and do get out the Spin Up if you can be able to afford that this year. And we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. Okay, I have three very large groups that I admin on Facebook, okay? The largest group is the Mavic 2 and Pro and Zoom group, and they're almost at 2,700 right now. The second largest group that I have is the DJI Spark group, and they're right under 2,700. They're 2,600 people. And the third largest group that I have is the Mavic Air group, and they're right around 1,400 people. Now, I think it would be safe to say a lot of people had a lot of high expectations for the Mavic Air, and I think it disappointed in some areas. You know, notwithstanding the noise factor and the props and everything, which is a common occurrence. Battery life is definitely number one. Oh, Whizbang 99, you already got him. Good deal. Battery life. That's a real concern with the Mavic Air. The agility, and I know Billy Kyle demonstrated this real well in sport mode. How it would go down, and you had to mess around with your gimbal to get good shots on that. I know he recently did one on the Mavic Air. Please definitely go check that out. You know, there was that issue. There was a maneuverability issue too, as well, with the Mavic Air. Now, I didn't notice this in my flying, This is what I've seen hence and post with this. All right. Now it does come with a lot of great features. You know, that 4K camera on there and the gimbal is good. It's not great, but it's good, and it's in a compact form. It's easy to travel. You know, those are the big pluses with that. Okay. Now we have seen, you know, we talked a little bit about the minuses regarding that, and I think, quite frankly, I think DJI was probably pretty disappointed in sales with the Mavic Air, and understandably so. They probably expected, and we all did at launch, that the Mavic Air was going to fall right underneath the Mavic Pro in terms of sales. It was just going to go through the roof. It never materialized, okay? And I think part of the problem was they packed it with features, but because they packed it with features, it had a high price point. You know, we saw the price points. I just went over what the normal price point is. You know, for a Fly More combo for the Mavic Air, it's $1,000. And what if you spend another you know, $150, $200, you can get a Mavic Pro at the time. Okay. So, you know, there was quite a bit, you know, in terms of the pricing on this too. And also too, the pricing of the Spark. Pricing on the Spark, you know, $499, and then, you know, the Fly More was I think $799 originally, you know, with everything. And I ended up getting the Fly More. You know, that pricing was more customer friendly. Let me use that word here. Okay. So Dr. One, welcome. Thank you for joining tonight. Tim Kemp, welcome. Thank you guys for showing up. So all in all, what I'm saying is, you know, there was some disappointment with the Mavic 2 sales, and you could see DJI doesn't offer $120 off on a drone just because. All right. They're wanting to clear out inventory, and they're wanting to clear out inventory rapidly. When they have a sale, when they offer you $120 off of something, okay, there's a reason behind that. All right. Now, let's go back a couple of weeks ago. I put out a video about the DJI Spark 2, and it was Hey Kestelou and Drone DJ, who's highly respected in the drone community, put out an article about that, and I'm in wholehearted agreement that they'll be coming out with a Spark 2 in July, it looks like. Okay. King Tut, welcome. I just saw you in there. Thank you for joining tonight. So we have that, all right, as far as that's concerned. All right. We have, you know, people have gravitated more toward the Spark than they have towards the Mavic Air. And, you know, this is evident because DJI is coming out with a second version of the Spark. Here's my working theory, and this is just the theory. This is just pure speculation on my part. There's been no insider information on this. There's been no, you know, I haven't received anything via a crystal ball on this. No emails from somebody who's posted stuff to Frank Wang. No, this is all me here, okay? And this is based upon everything that's been transpired, everything that I just previously talked about, all right? Take all that into account when I say this, all right? I believe that the Mavic Air as we know it, okay, is discontinued. It's going to be gone. You're not going to see the name Mavic Air anymore. What you are going to see, you're going to see a Spark, all right, a Spark 2, like Hay had talked about, you know, with the 2 minutes increased battery time, the 4K camera, you know, just some maybe some new ESCs, it's not going to have OcuSync on it, all right? But what else you're going to see? You're going to see a Spark 2 Pro, and that's going to replace the Mavic Air. Again, you're going to see a Spark 2 Pro, and that's going to replace the Mavic Air. And it's going to be based upon the chassis and everything that the Mavic Air is, all right? And I think what they're going to do is I think they're going to beef it up. I think you're going to see quieter ESCs on it. You're going to see quieter props on it. You're going to see an increased runtime on it. You're also going to see a better gimbal camera assembly on it. You're not going to have that pitch when you go into sport mode that you saw before. And I think this is huge. This is just absolutely huge here. I think the chassis is big enough to be able to fit OcuSync 2.0. that's my working theory here. This is what I believe is going to happen as far as the Mavic Air is concerned. I think it's going to be discontinued, and I think what we're going to see here with this is we're going to see a Spark 2, as Haig had talked about, and we're going to see a Spark 2 Pro, which in essence is going to be the Mavic Air. It's going to look like the Mavic Air, but it's going to be a Spark Pro is what it's going to be. Okay, that's my working theory number one here. All right. Wonder if Bill is right. Does it make sense on a business level? King Tide. That's a good point. I think it does, and I think the reason it makes sense on a business level is, like I said, Mavic Air sales had not been made what DJI had expected. They were disappointing. All right. When a product, they have a certain goal that they wanted to reach with that. And what they really wanted was they wanted those sales to be right up there with the Mavic Pro and now the Mavic 2 Pro. And they weren't. They were lower. In fact, like I said, and the reason that I'm surmising that is, I just saw the Mavic 2 group just sprung to the head. The Spark group is in the middle, okay, and about 1,000 behind in terms of membership is the Mavic Air group. That group's not growing, all right? It's growing, but I'll get maybe 2 or 3 a week with that, or I'll get 2 to 3 a day with the Spark group, or I'll get 5 to 10 a day with the Mavic 2 group, all right? Now let's conjecture some more here, all right? Mavic 2 Zoom is on sale. They're offering $100 off, and you saw the Mavic 2 Zoom and the Mavic 2 Zoom Plus, $100 off on that. All right. Again, this is a working theory from Bill. I didn't get an email from anybody. I didn't get any kind of inside information on this. This is a working theory based on my experience and what I believe is really happening here. All right. Now, as you're all aware, let's go back a year ago. Let's go back to July 1st. Parrot announced its Anafi on July 1st. Shortly after that, DJI said, or I don't know the exact timing, DJI said, time out. We're not going to have our event on July 16th. We're delaying the event. All right. It's been highly rumored and speculated that DJI was just coming out with a one camera on the Mavic 2 Pro. All right, that's been widely speculated what had happened, and that DJI went to the drawing board real quick, came up with a zoom camera, and was able to get that out by August the 23rd. So hence the Mavic 2 Zoom and the Mavic 2 Pro. All right, in order to compete with the Anafi, and we all know, unfortunately, at the time, the Anafi, and I've talked about this in my Anafi video, that kind of fell by the wayside as terms of what people are interested in. All right. Eric, you read my mind here. Okay. The Mavic 2 Zoom will be no more. It will be gone. It will be discontinued. What you will have is coming out the next iteration of the Mavic 2, you'll have your Mavic 2 Zoom/Pro. Your Zoom/Pro will be an all-in-one camera and feature the zoom capabilities of the Zoom and all the capabilities of the Pro and the Pro. The Mavic 2 line is breaking sales records for DJI, okay? I can tell you that right now. With the number of people that I get on a daily basis asking to join my Mavic 2 group, it's off the charts. My Mavic 2 videos that I put out on the channel, those are my highest watch videos out of all the ones, okay? Even my rumor videos, even the Mavic 2 videos. That's why I just did a video, okay? I had so many questions on about internal storage. How do I switch internal storage? How do I format the SD card? That's why I did that video, okay? It's only like 800, 900 views right now, but that's going to grow because people are buying Mavic 2s left and right now. And to know how to work internal storage is huge because if you don't have your SD card with you, boom, you're automatically, have internal storage to be able to use it. You need to know how to access that. And I did another video last year on how to access internal storage that did real well. So I think this is what we're going to see here. The Mavic 2 Zoom will cease to exist. What point in time this happens, I don't know. Is this going to be, Are we going to see 3 drones announced in July? I don't think so. I think July we're going to see the Spark announcement, the Spark 2 and the Spark 2 Pro. And I think it's probably going to be towards the latter end of the year, maybe October, November, closer to the Christmas holiday season, that we'll see the Mavic 2 all-in-one. All right. And I also believe too that this will happen. Now, DJI said it at launch last year, and if you guys remember this, all right, they said for a small fee, or for a fee, excuse me, they said for a fee, you'll be able to swap out your camera with the other camera. Like if you wanted to go from the Zoom to the Pro or the Pro to the Zoom, you send it back to DJI, give them a small fee and be able to do it. And you've seen the videos out there. People have done that, and it's not hard. It's something that's actually fairly easy to do this. So what are your thoughts on this? What do you think? Do you think that the Mavic Air will be going away and that we'll see a Spark 2 Pro that will replace it? Do you think that we will see the Mavic 2 Zoom go away and we'll see a Mavic 2 Zoom /Pro? You know, in the chat, drop your thoughts in the chat. Also drop your thoughts in the comments after the video post later. I'm real interested to find out, to see what you guys think about this, because, you know, again, you know, I'm not pulling this out of thin air. Okay. I'm not, you know, getting a piece of paper and just scribbling some notes down and saying, you know what, that's going to be great for views, let's go with this. No, what I'm doing is I'm basing this, a lot of this is based upon, I know, you know, it's not, you're talking to, I minored in statistics and data analysis in college, all right? You're talking to somebody who's a stats nut. I know my stats backwards and forwards, left and right, all right? This is something that is logical. It makes sense. I'm basing it also upon, you know, I'm using for a lot of my, you know, basis here, you know, in terms of sales, what I'm basing that on is what I see in my groups. All right. That's the only thing that I can go by, because DJI doesn't release sales numbers, but you have to know that they've been very disappointed with the Mavic Air. All right. Especially to offer it at $120 off. The Mavic 2 Zoom, okay, I don't think it's sold as well as the Mavic 2 Pro, because almost all the questions I get, the owners say that they have a Mavic 2 Pro, but they don't want to lose the capabilities of the Zoom. So you're going to have an all-in-one camera that's going to have the capabilities of the Mavic 2 Pro, and it's also going to have the Mavic 2 Zoom. And when that comes out, I think that's going to come out fourth quarter. I don't think that's coming out summer. I think that's coming out fourth quarter. They're coming up on the 1-year anniversary, August 23rd, of the Mavic 2. So I don't see that happening till then. However, the Spark is going to happen next month. So let me know for sure. If you don't drop it in the chat, please drop it in the comments. I'm very interested to know what your guys' thoughts are on all this. Question of the day. What do you think is in store for the DJI Mavic 2 Zoom and the DJI Mavic Air? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like the content from today's video, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell others about the channel. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook page, where I do post daily updates regarding the drone and drone industry and anything DJI, Autel, or Parrot related. Also, be sure to check out my Twitter account, where I do post daily updates, and Instagram as well. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.